morning, I think. No, afternoon, no, 12:15. And back in the shop. We got son of a bitch on the ramp because I found a brand new alternator. Thing is, that alternator is the old one. All I've had to do is change the pulley on it because it had a V-band pulley on it. Brand new alternator I ordered for an RS 2000 a little while ago. Didn't use it because it had the wrong pulley on it. So I managed to take the single V and put the S666V on there. So yeah, brand new alternator. So hopefully that'll sort out our charging problems because it's not charging. Yeah, we're not charging. So get alternator on there. What else? Yeah, I need to get an alternator on son of a bitch. Let's just drop that there. And then just double check the tracking on the plates. Confusing one, because when I took it, all I've done is engine work. I haven't done the tracking or anything. I haven't touched anything steering wise. But when I took it out the trailer and went to drive it into Dan's to get it mapped, the steering, the driven wheels went poof, one that way, one that way. I've had a look underneath, nothing's loose. So I thought maybe I made an error and I didn't do up a bottom arm or something, you see what I mean? But everything's tight. Track rod ends are tight. Bottom arms are tight. Struts are tight on both sides. Yeah, everything's bolted in nice and tight. So yeah, I don't know how that gave the way it did. Bit confusing, man. Look at that. Went Tesco shopping, come back with a table and chairs for outside my shop, so I can sit in the sun. I keep using this fold-up ones, they keep breaking, so got that. So yeah, get Lee's van finished off today, and then I want to have a look at my van. Top mounts probably. Yeah, plodding on. So yeah, I'm glad that I put the videos up this weekend. There was enough footage there for 2 videos. And people seem to be happy that I'm back and posting some footage up. So yeah, I'll try and keep on it now, everyone. I'm sorry I've had some time off and that. Really took it easy and that. I'm still going to take it easy. Yeah, well, I like working in my shop. So the to-do list this week's quite big. I've got loads to do. I want to get the Cosy on the ramp at some point. I need to get the van out the workshop into the trailer to get over to Gareth's, because he's got to start metal work on that. I need to get that Mark II spun around in that bay, drop the rear axle off, because I'm having an axle built for that. Yeah, I need to get that F2 out so I can put the bodywork on that. Cage should be arriving today for that, hopefully, so I'll show you that. Another cage coming, whereas we've got CDS cage there. Alex's cage is coming for that is T45. It should be a lot different. I'll see you in a bit. Afternoon. Yeah, I need to get back into making these videos because I forget to take my camera out and film stuff. You know, I just get carried away and plod on, so I've missed a bit of filming for you. It's only been like a day, but still. Yeah, the Cosy was there when you last seen it, but the Cosy has moved. It's been on the ramp and back off the ramp because I stripped it. Gearbox is out the Cosy. There's the exhaust there. So last year when I used my Cosy, I put this box in. This is an uploader box, long tooth. I think it's semi-cut as well, this one, because it's fucking noisy. And yeah, I don't know if you remember, if you follow me, I had issues with gearboxes, kept blowing standard gearboxes, kept having issues. Then I had to change the clutch pedal for a Graham Good steel one, modified with a adjustable cable to get the AP pressure plate to press in, because apparently they adjust. And then I got it working, went out for the day, and as I'm coming home, literally a few miles from home, I'm launching it. It's full boost. I'm going from 3rd gear to 4th gear, flat out, so whatever speed that is, on a private road. And had the fucking almighty explosion. And basically, I must have left the nuts slightly loose on my front prop where it attaches to the front differential. And throughout the day where I'd been, they'd worked on welding. They backed off, well, they hadn't all come out. What they'd done, they backed off and they'd sheared. Obviously, if they're loose, you get a bit of give and it'll shear. And they sheared, and the prop bounced off the gearbox, the downpipe, and basically the floor pan. But the floor pan hasn't even got a dent in it. There's a big heat shield on the floor pan on the bulkhead side. And that, just a few dents in that, but it's quite thick, big foam thing. You can see where it's hit that, but my floor is spotless, hasn't got a mark on it. But my bellows here exploded, look. The prop smashed against the bellows here. Big hole in there. And then it went from there and smashed against my downpipe. So if you imagine this is my engine, turbo going down. And then I'm trying to pull that out. There you go, look at the damage. Look at that. That smashed to pieces. Downpipe smashed. So I've managed to pick up a second-hand downpipe. Been looking since last year and found one. So my mate Ian went and collected it for me in the Midlands. So I've got to go and collect that off at Ian. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to V-band it there, because these are an absolute bastard to separate. So when I take this one off and put the other one on, it'll be V-banded there. And I'm tempted to get rid of my middle box as well. Make a bit noisier, because she's quite a discreet exhaust system. She sounds nice on full boost, but and behind the car it sounds awesome, but I can't really hear a lot other than chatter. So I'd like to hear a bit more exhaust tone out of it. But yeah, today, the last video, when I was doing the alternator on the van, so I changed the alternator. It was charging, but still no battery light, so I think it was charging. But now Pierce has been around today and done more wiring on it, and now we have a battery light, we have charge, we have everything. So all I need to do now is tracking. Yeah, get the tracking done. But that's not all I've been up to. Like I said, I need to get used to pulling my camera out and stopping and doing some video for you. What have I been doing? Right, in here, if I pan around, you'll notice it's a bit different. Oh look, car missing from under there. Why is there a car missing from under there? Because it's there, the Zack Speed Mark II. Now I need to lift up the back of that, drop the rear axle and get this frame under there, welded under, and measure that rear axle and get the group for 4-link, group N 4-link in the back it is. Yeah, so we can start working on that now, pull that out and start working on it there in situ. So I took it off the dollies, there's my dollies. But what's on the ramp? What do you reckon's on the ramp then? Oof, the pikey van, there we go. There's my van. I know people don't like the name of the van, but that's the name of the van. Do you know what I mean? Look, it's 2025, grow some bollocks, do you know? Stop getting offended. That's the name of my van. That's what people have always known it by. And that's why it's Subaru. So it's got its own Facebook page, but that page is called the 666 van. Because obviously people get offended by what the van's called. How come? Yeah. So, right, the reason that's on the ramp, look at this. Pulling that, all 4 wheels are seized solid. The pistons are stuck out in the calipers, so I need to smash the calipers off. Smash them off, you know, get them off. What I'll do, I'll put I've got these squeezy things that lock onto the flexes. So basically I have to give it to Gareth with no calipers on it, and I'll try and find a company to refurbish all 4 calipers. It used to be a big company called Big Red or something. Apparently they've gone, or they don't do it anymore. So if anybody knows where I can send 4 Subaru calipers to be refurbished, yeah, I'd like to just send the calipers off, man. It's not a job I'll do. I'm trying to refurbish some APs at the minute. Not APs, some comp brake ones. Gotta get some seals. But yeah, I think calipers like this, I don't want to mess with, man. And I don't want to change the brakes because, yeah, it's 400 brake, this. Fully forged Subaru. And them brakes have never failed, they've been mint. But obviously been sat for years. Absolutely years. That chassis has been sat for. So, and them brakes are just had enough. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone knows where I can get them brakes done, be great. So yeah, right. Brakes off this, off the Gareth. Then relax off that. But things are piling up on this. The reason is all the stuff's piling up for it because look what's arrived for this today. T45, FIA, full spec, roll cage. As I said, mine's CDS. That's T45. Now what I want to do, I want to get my cosy back together. So I've got to take my gearbox and a standard gearbox off the BARA Motorsport. It's not a case of just bolting off the bell housing on that. It's because if it was a two-wheel drive, I'd get away. There'd be bolts around there. On a two-wheel drive, I believe you have bolts here. And you can just take this bell housing off and put a new one on. But this is gearbox in here. Part of this casing. And I know people might think, oh, you're a mechanic, Kev, you can do it. No, gearbox, working on gearboxes, it's an art in itself. So I've got a standard gearbox, exactly the same outer casing, which is fucked. So I'll give the standard one and that one to BARA. And he can health check it as well. Because I've got a sneaky suspicion that's too noisy for its own good on the transfer casing. On idle, it sounds like there's a fucking box of nuts and bolts rattling around, and everyone's telling me, yeah, that's how uploader boxes sound, Kev, but I'm not sure. So I'll get BARA to help. If that's what it sounds like, that's what it sounds like, you know. I expect noise when you're driving them along straight cut, whatever, semi-straight cut, long tooth, whatever. But on idle, I didn't expect it to be so fucking noisy, you know. And it sounds like it's coming off the transfer chain. See, I've got another prop shaft off my friend Alan. He sorted me out a new prop shaft. That's the fucked one. There's a good one around here somewhere. That's the fucked one. So my mate Alan sorted me out a prop shaft. Good mate. Didn't want nothing for it. So I got a new prop shaft. I picked up a downpipe for 80 quid. My mate Ian went and got it for me. I got to pick it up off him. So when I drop that off to BARA in the Midlands, I'll go and see my mate Ian. He used to have a nice SAF, Ian did. Cosy boy as well. He'll get a SAF. He'll get another Cosy again one day. But he had a nice SAF. We used to race around together. Yeah, so sort the box, sort the downpipe, get the Cosy back on the road for the summer. I'm not a fan of these back lights at the moment. I know I did like them for the NEC, but what I think I'm a fan of, and I do agree the red doesn't work. My mate Jason taught me into changing the colour of the NEC, and it was perfect in the NEC, looked great, but I don't like how dark the bottom is. I think, see how dark the top is, slightly smoked. I think the whole lot, lightly smoked, will be great. So I'm going to take them back off, flatten them back, take all the tint off. It's only spray tint. And then I'll tint them up again, lightly smoke the whole lot. So it'll be same as the top all the way down. I'm not feeling the dark bit at the bottom, to be honest with you. Yeah, we'll get that back on the road for summer. Then my F2 will be there. Alex's F2's here. I'll be working on two F2s at the same time, get this cage spot welded into there, then I get the T45 spot welded into there, and we'll run two cages off. That's going to be a good few months' work though, to sort those two cages out. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. A lot of work. Like I said, CDS, that's an MS UK cage basically. It's a good cage, motorsport spec, and that's an FIA cage. You can do anything you want in the world with that cage. Yeah. That's what's going on in here at the minute. I've got a left hooker as a parts car for this. Now, I'll just show you something, one sec. Oof, look at that. Red, white and blue. Yeah, it's a white van there, so it would have been cooler if there's a white van there, but it's not. So, got to do tracking on that, finished. Top mounts on that needs sorting. But, you know, I got my spare set of comps kicking about in 17, so I put them on this. Now, this is the left hooker. Now, my mate Jamie was selling this, cheap. Got it cheap. It's a left hooker from Spain, I believe. I brought this with Alex, who owns the F2 in there that I'm building, for parts. Now, I'll be honest with you, look at it. It's fucking tidy, man, and it needs a little bit of love. So what I'm going to try and do, all the left-hand drive parts that I need for Alex's car, I might see if I can source them myself on the RS forums from people I know in Spain and different countries with RS 2000s. If I can get all the left-hand drive bits that we need for Alex's car, I know what we paid for this. So say if I paid 100 quid for this and I spend 50 quid on getting parts for Alex's car, that'll owe 50 quid then, won't it? That's not the price of the car, but I'm saying then I would just give Alex the difference, I think, because I don't know, I am a little bit against pulling this apart for parts at the minute. It's just too good. I don't know, I think it needs a bit of love, but it's from Spain and underneath it is solid, you know. I think it's got a few water ingress issues at the minute now. We can sort all that out, but I don't know. You tell me. Let me see if I can get the bits I need from Spain or any other country. The left-hand drive bits, you know. Wiper motor is the biggest one. Need a wiper motor, left-hand drive. So I might save that. We'll see. Next week, once I've got rid of the van up to Gareth's, Lee's GTI will be on the ramp, and then we'll have a look over the GTI and see what it needs. Yeah, let's get Lee's GTI on the ramp and see what she needs. I still think it needs Mark 6 side skirts on it, man. Obviously, paint needs a bit of love, but let's see how much love and attention it needs underneath. Engine's running now, so we'll drive it in there. See what he's doing. But yeah, sun's out, look at that. Like I said, I need to get back on track with videos, man. I haven't got time for this van personally at the minute. Haven't had a chance. But I've got a TD engine for it. That's Jason's van. We'll put the wheels on, that's about as much as it did. And then I've got a Mondeo Mark II turbo diesel engine there. It's just banging it. Same as my red van. Yeah. See, this is me, man. I was at Tesco the other day doing a food shop, and they were selling tables and chairs, man. So I thought, fuck it, buy myself table and chairs. Like, it was cheaper, 60 quid or something, like 65 quid. So I'm out here now in the sun, chilling. Man's fucked. I'm too old for this shit. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm only messing, man. Still enjoying it, but yeah. But I don't do weekends now. I've turned my weekends off, you know what I mean? So it's Thursday today. I do a bit in the morning. It's Friday. That's it. I might be in here Sunday. Telling you, I might be in here Sunday at some point because I've got Lee coming. I need to measure that rear axle on the Mark II, don't I? Yeah, but I won't be doing a lot. I'll try and chill out, man. Like I said, just try and catch any. Yeah, man. People are going to get excited over the van now. You know, oof. All the stickers. I've had a few discussions over the past couple of weeks with people like Jay at the paint shop for one, Pierce, who was here today on Lee's van again for two, a couple of pals. What colour do I do it? What colour do you do with the Subaru van? Do a Subaru colour? Do I do a MRM Speed Shop colours? Black with a red stripe, or don't want to do red. I was thinking red to start with, but I'm not going to go red. Do I do like a Subaru? I don't know what colour to do the van. Obviously, Jay's excited to paint it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to leave this here. I've waffled on for long enough and all. See you in a bit. Morning. Bit of a mess in here this morning, look, because I've just spent last 2 hours stripping some out the silver 4-door. Had some doors, and basically Mate, Dave, look. Remember Dave? He had the red van. Dave's been here before. He needs some doors, so the doors that was in the 4-door, I've stripped all the electrics out, look, so electric windows, electric door cards and stuff, but he needs some tidy doors for his van, and them doors are like 50,000 mile doors. So I sorted them doors out, but I'll keep all this electric stuff, because obviously I want to upgrade my van eventually. Well, it's another day's fucking work, I can't be bothered with. Yeah, just spent a couple of hours stripping them. Dave's here in his daily, so we go and get to see his van today. Van's in the workshop, isn't he? Yeah, he's having a few quid spent on his workshop, on his van in the workshop, like so. Come back brand new. See you in a bit. Well, all tidied up. That's me done for the week. I'm not sure what footage I filmed this week. I know I took the Cosy apart, didn't I? I had to move about. Subaru vans on a ramp. Yeah, plenty to do. Plenty to do. This is your T45 CDS. So we'll be cracking on with that one soon for Alex. Get this F2 sorted out alongside my F2 when it's back in here. So I need to get the Cosy done. Yeah. Oh. But this has had a good reaction, man. This van always gets a good reaction. I think this van, like, when it's done, will like blow up the internet. I remember when I first did the body shop and I sent a lad up the road in it and did a film. It was like over 100,000 views on Facebook alone. So yeah, everyone's looking forward to this van. Colour-wise, people are asking me what colour. I was speaking to Pierce yesterday. He was like, do a Subaru throwback colour, like they do blues and greens, don't they? But then when you do look at the classic Subaru colours, they're pretty bland. Do you know what I mean? So they don't really stand out. I do like the white, but the white needs more. Obviously, I've got tiger stripes on it from before, but those are going to go. I found a livery that I want to do. Sent the pictures to Jay at JM Details, and he reckons we can get it painted on there. So yeah, when it's done, it goes to Jay. I've got a paint scheme in mind. It will be white, but with lots of other colours as well. Like, it's a scheme. It's a throwback to the original F2s, really. Yeah, there's plenty of paint schemes out there. These ran loads of different liveries. So I'll be doing a livery on it. Get it looking like an F2. I don't know if people have realised. I'll show you. Because Dave didn't, a few people didn't. I showed them this morning. Still got a tow bar on there, look. I've left that on there on purpose. Subaru tow bar. The reason tow bar is on there, because I want to tow with it. Because at the end of the day, it's a classic Subaru. And this classic Subaru, we used to tow caravans with it. Trailers and all sorts of stuff. And this is bigger now than a classic Subaru. I know people assume the Escort's smaller. It isn't. The classic Subaru was 2.5 inches shorter on the wheelbase. And obviously now it's a lot wider. So even though it's got an Escort body, it's still a classic Subaru, classic wagon. So I'm going to use it to tow. Obviously not my fucking ginormous car trailer out there. Putting that on the back of an Escort, I think it'd look a bit silly. But I'd like a flat bed trailer behind it, so I could tow then literally that with that. So I'm looking for a set of, because I got a design in mind. You can get a design off the internet. I want a wooden deck flatbed trailer. I'm going to build with airbags, and it'll go flat to the floor. So I want to build one like that. Looking for a set of 15-inch comps, same as these. So I want a set of 15-inch comps. If anybody knows of a set of 15-inch comps, doesn't matter on the ET, because I'll make it to suit. So 15-inch comps, I think, or even a bit smaller, whatever. I don't know what's the smallest comps you can get, man. I know they had them on the Fiestas, didn't they? On the Mark IIIs. That's my plan. Get a trailer built next year. Obviously, I've got enough to do this year. And this won't be ready till next year anyway. But it's going to Gareth's next week, so have a good crack and good start on it. But going to the body shop end of the year, starting next year as well. Yeah, man. So this should be a good van, and I want to make a trailer. So set of comments if anybody knows of any. Cheers. Well, I'm going to leave it there for this week because I'm having a weekend off. Like I said, don't do weekends anymore if I can help it. But I probably will be back in here Sunday because Lee's come in. I need to measure the rear axle on the Mark II. So I'll leave it there. See you later. Excuse me, I'm a little out of breath. It's Sunday. You know, so I take the weekend off. You know what I'm fucking like. Dickhead, I know. I've got this up on axle stands. I'm going to drop the rear axle off it today. Measure the rear axle. Well, the owner hasn't turned up. Lee, who's supposed to be here today, time's it now? It's 3:30. He's nowhere to be seen. So, what I've done on this, I've dropped all the brakes off because it's the brakes that were seizing it up. Like so, like I said, I've got to try and find a place to refurbish the front and rear calipers. Well, look at that, fronts are spinning now. Both sides, look at that, spinning up. But yeah, a bit harder on the rear. I thought I might have seized hubs for a minute, but I haven't because oh, there we go. Oh, it's turning a bit, but it's not the hub. Handbrake. The reason that won't turn much because that one's still seized on that side. So I've had to hammer off the brake disc on this side. Got a bit of corrosion on this rear dust cover. So clean all that off. We'll clean the disc off, but I mean, it's why I'm out of breath. I'm halfway through. I say halfway through. Fuck knows. Hammering this bastard off. So what I'll do, obviously, when the van's done, I'll drop all this rear cradle off, subframe. I might get another, if I can find somebody stripping a Subaru. I'd like to replace it all, anti-roll bar, everything, like get it all shot blasted and powder coated. So I'll try and find somebody breaking a Subaru wagon, so I can have all the parts off there. It's like a bit cheap, wouldn't it? But yeah, whacking away at that in a minute, so I might have another 10 minutes, half hour, or fucking hour yet to go, getting that disc smashed off. So once it's off, get some cleaning done. Oh, fuck. Oh, see you in a bit. Morning. This is in. Not fully loaded yet, I've got to strap it down. So I just got her in. I don't know if I finished the video today, but all the brakes are free. Look, she rolls now. Oh. Okay, she rolls now. Piece of piece. Rolling. So she's in. Well, I've sorted some parts out. Dashboard, so make sure that can go in once it's fabricated up on the bulkhead, because there's a 2-inch gap across the bulkhead over there. So I've got to show Gareth how to do. And then the firewalls down each side. Down each side, the strut's got to be finished. These have only been stitch welded at the minute. Look at that little gap there. Loads of tidying up bits to do. The main bit for Gareth is the back, obviously, tubbing and stuff, but got loads of little jobs, so I'm going to write a list today, I think. Yeah, write a list of stuff today, and then once I deliver it, go through it with Gareth Lowe. Yeah, I think best to write a list, man. But she's in. In the trailer. I think he's rolling back a bit. It's a bit too far forward, that over the axle. Yeah, roll her back a bit. See you in a bit. That's better. Roll her back a bit. It's a little too far forward before, I think. So, plenty of room at the back. It's a big old trailer. Oh, see you in a bit. Oops, there we go. Just pulled up. I'm at Gareth's workshop. Couldn't get up the yard, so we had to pull up on the roadside unload. So go and show you the motor. One sec. Just got my breath back. Fuck me, walked up the yard. It's fucking steep. Mr. Chrysler, what do we call ourselves now? GPDesigned.
GPDesigned, mate.
Yeah, this has changed from last time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So, van's here, and just going through what I want Mr. Price to do on it, like. So we've got loads to do. So let's go in straight in his workshop. Let's have a look at the workshop. Oh, got a grass track car.
Radiator and some exhaust work.
Was it? What did you do on this one? Is this the manifold one?
No, this is, I've pretty much built this from scratch.
Oh, is that the one that was in the last shop?
Yeah.
Is that nearly done now?
Yeah, I've got some welding to do underneath. Just bits and bobs, like tidying it up, fitting some seat rails and build a frame on top there. So yeah.
So this is a shop where my van's going to be, over this spit there. So this is what he does for his usual job, isn't it? Model T's and Old American and stuff. But you fancied a change, didn't you?
Did, yeah.
Fancy
a bit of Ford action.
Bit of Ford. Well, people love the van, so you're going to get a lot of views. So yeah, he's got all the tools in here. He's got fucking everything for metal work, loads of stuff. We're going to do that floor.
Sleeping up there when it's a late night.
Nah.
Nah, it's just, I haven't been in here that long, so it's...
Don't know what to do with it yet.
Maybe a storage unit for now. Office, maybe.
Yeah.
See how we get on.
You could put a chain rig up on one of them, couldn't you? Pull engines and that up there, I suppose. Get a ramp in here. Put a ramp here, couldn't you?
Thing is, I don't want to get too many cars in here.
Yeah.
It's one of those that...
Ramp would be good though.
Try and get... I don't think you'd get a ramp in that side, do you?
No, over this pit.
Over the bit?
Yeah, I'd put it over the pit there. So it's just where the drive straight through the middle.
Yeah.
You got your ramp there, over the pit, put your boards back.
Yeah, I suppose you get the height there as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, loads of room, man. Get loads of room for a 2-post there.
Yeah.
Well anyway, this is where it's going to be, I'm waffling. Right, see you in a bit. Alright, it's Friday. Friday? No, it's nice. Fucking it's Thursday, dickhead. Didn't do anything else on that because yesterday, you know, you impulse buy things. I didn't buy it. You know me, I've turned up here with loads of stuff in the past, but went to see an RX-7. I've always had an itch, man. I love RX-7s, you know, especially with the ported rotaries. There was one yesterday come up for sale. It was a project, do you know what I mean? But it was in Wales, so I went to have a look at it. Took the trailer with me, man. I really wanted it. It was on eBay for 12. Like, there's another one on eBay for like fucking 19 at the minute. White, there's nothing wrong with it. It hasn't got a peripheral port or anything, the street port or nothing, but it's still a nice working single turbo FD. So that's what, 18. This bloke wants, he's got it up for 12. I got there. Fuck me, it's a project and a half. I offered him 10, he wouldn't budge. So yeah, wasn't for me. But I will one day just turn up here with an FD RX-7 in the workshop because it's my it's one of those itches you got to scratch. There's a couple of cars that people have, don't they? You know what I mean? In their heads that they want at a certain point. So that's on one of my lists, the FD. Well, in the meantime, we've got a Kazi to fuck about with. So finished taking all the bits off the gearbox. It's loaded. So I've got to go down to my parts shed. I've got another gearbox. It's going to go there because obviously this casing smashed to pieces. I'll drop them both off tomorrow at BARA Motorsport. I'll give him a ring. He's in tomorrow. So drop those off tomorrow at BARA's. And hopefully it won't be a massive turnaround, like you get them done pretty quick. I forgot to take a donut off the back, but I'll get him to put that donut on the new gearbox anyway. Yeah. Destroyed. Absolutely fucked. This is my Upplugger gearbox, long tooth, semi-straight cut I think it is. Gearbox like so. Like I said, I want Barra to health check it anyway. What else turned up? Oh yeah, I forgot I brought these. That's it. Do you remember, there's a box here. If you remember, when I had Pinky here for Irish Jamie, which was kind enough to let me have the backlights because they suited my black F2 build. And they are like rocking all shit, them lights. And I'm an admin on one of the sales pages, and somebody put something up sale the other day, only 20 quid. And I said I'd have one. They look very similar, but I think they're just untinted, look. I think they're like a tinted version, and these are untinted. So that's what they look like when they're tinted. So I brought these. I don't like these like this. I like them like that on that car. I don't like them like this. They're a bit max powery on that. But I think if you run some tint over them, they'll look like them, won't they? So for 20 quid, when I brought them, the lad said, I wish I had 10 pairs, Kev. There was people fighting over them. But bless him, he did honour it and sold them to me. It's like 30 quid posted, ain't bad. Yeah, so I'll run some tint over them, see if they look like them ones. Yeah. Right, see you in a bit. There we go. 2 MT75s. MTX 75s. Fuck me, I'm brain's gone. These are 2 MT75s. MTX 75 is what you get in an RS 2000. T5 is the rear wheel drive Cosworth box which separates at the bell housing. So this is 2 MT75 4-wheel drive Cosworth boxes. It's just that the smashed one here is my uploader one. That's one of my ones that died. The only difference between this one, I think that's gone in this one. You know where it holds the bearing there for the front prop. The front prop used to bounce about in there. But other than that, this gearbox was fine. But it's been modified for hydraulic clutch. Same as this, like square hole, but then it's got a few holes there for hydraulic clutch, which I've never ran hydraulic clutch, which I might do one day. But for now, let's just fix the fucker. So tomorrow, BARA Motorsport. I phoned BARA. He's in tomorrow till 12:30, and then I've messaged my mate Ian, who managed to pick me up a new downpipe for. I picked it up off Marketplace for like 80 quid. So I'll grab that off Ian tomorrow. Catch up with my mate Ian. I ain't spoke to him for a while. Well, I spoke to him. He come here on his motorbikes and that, but just been on to have a cup of tea with Ian, and then another cup of tea with BARA. Yeah, I need to go and see Jodie as well. I've got to pick up some furniture. Fucking hell, I've got loads to do. But my daughter's birthday tomorrow, so I'm in the Midlands tomorrow to see my daughter as well. Yeah, so try and do loads of things tomorrow whilst I'm in the Midlands. Was it 2 birds, 1 stone? So tomorrow it'd be like 10 birds, 1 stone tomorrow, if possible. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I don't know if I get anything else videoed this week, so I should have some videos to put up on Saturday. Yeah, I didn't upload for a while, did I? Everyone loves a bit of video from MRM, I've noticed, so I do appreciate that, man. And when I don't post for like a month, people do ask when the videos are coming. So yeah, I posted 2 videos, not the weekend gone, the weekend before. Yeah, nice catch-up videos, show people what I was up to. So I'll try and upload again this weekend. So I appreciate the yeah, I appreciate people watching my videos, but the statistics come through and it gives you like a review of who's watched what. And oh well, yeah, Australia, nice one. Got loads of people for some reason in Australia watching my videos, man. Excuse the dogs, they're whining because I'm sat here at the moment. They're whining over there, so I'm going to say hello to the dogs. Go and say hello in a minute. But yeah, Australia, Ireland, get a few different countries watching my videos, man, so it's nice. But like what I've noticed is people who watch them, there's only a small percentage now of subscribers that are watching the videos, which is strange because I get lots of views, but within those views it'd be nice if people subscribed as well. So yeah, if you are watching my videos and you do like my pissing about in a shed, old man pissing about in a shed with old Fords and stuff, yeah, subscribe if you can, and when you subscribe, hit the little notification bell that's in the corner as well, so you'll get notified when my uploads go up on that. Yeah, if you could do that, be much appreciated. Other than that, man, yeah, I'll try and keep uploading videos for you. I'm going to get the F2 up here back in the shop whilst I'm waiting for the gearbox on the Cosy. Get my F2 back in there. I need to pull out Alex's F2 and start putting the bodywork on Alex's F2 in there, the white one, because before I tackle his cage, I seem to sort the bodywork out and stuff. Not painting that, just get the kit on, so make sure the kit's fine, there's no issues. I'm going to tub it, so when I tub it then I can go inside and start welding cages in and stuff. His cage, like I said, is T45. Custom cages promised me 2 sets of seat rails and for messing me about with these cages. Never got them, they never sent them. I messaged them twice now on email, said where's my seat rails, they've gone quiet. Now, they did do me doing custom cages with the first cage. I let them 3D print the car, and then they sent half a fucking cage in the post, so it disappeared. And in months and months, it's taken me to get 2 cages out of them. One's MSUK for mine, one's FIA for Alex's, one's T45, one's not. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, as a company, I'll be honest with you, when you speak to them, they sound. They couldn't be more apologetic. They offered me these seat rails as an apology. Now they've gone blank on me. Do you know what I mean? What's a couple of seat rails to them? Seat bars and that. I don't know, man. So what I might do for further cages is use someone else, even though they 3D printed the car, and it should be simple and it should be easy to get cages off them now. It just hasn't been. Do you know what I mean? We'll see how these cages look when they're in the car, to be fair. They should be nice and tight. If they're brilliant in the car, you might have to just get another one off them when I next need one and pull it with the shit. I don't know, man. Yeah. Anyway, let's go and see dickheads a sec. One sec. Oh, no, we got dickheads. We got 1 dickhead, 2 dickheads. Where's my princess? Oh, there she is. 3. What are you doing, Ayla? What are you? She's chewing something. Oi! Turbo. There he is, look. Good lad. He was the skeleton, he was, wasn't he? Look at him now. He's a big lad, look. Asbo. Oh boy. Being a good boy. Asbo. Oh, she's fucking not coming up to me today. She's been chewing something. 3 dickheads. You been good? You been good? Everyone wants to see you. Everyone wants to say hello. Say hello. That's what. There's the dickheads. There's an overall. Turbo. Asbo. Halo. Dickheads. Come here. There we go. You're dangerous, look at the teeth on him. Get bit by them. Dickhead. Dickhead. Alright, see you later. Morning at BARA Motorsport. Motors driven down here, and we're in here. I just had a cup of tea. Of BARA, bless him.
Don't film it.
Don't put him on film. We don't want to be on film.
Don't film the workshop either.
Don't film the workshop.
That's right.
Is it?
No, I don't know. We don't film that.
Don't you?
No.
Look, you're just gonna have to see this today, because can I film the
You
box
can do the
bin?
gearbox,
I can film the. Well, all you can see today. Well, they saw it as I walked in. Is that okay?
You show the video first, but no.
Not at all.
I'll tell you when you might be.
Oh, you don't want to be anything on YouTube, so this might be deleted. 1 sec. Oh, your man there, Sean, has put my gearbox on what looks like an engine dyno, but it's a gearbox dyno. What it is, I told BARA that this upplugger box is noisy in neutral and idle, and Sean said they do sound like a bag of spanners anyway. So I just need to. What he's going to do, he's going to put it on here. He knows what they sound like. So his bag of spanners might be different to my bag of spanners. But if his bag of spanners is the same sound, I'm happy with it. Like, so we'll see how noisy it is. But yeah, bit of a special rig, isn't it?
It's a good rig, yeah.
All right. Look at the man doing his job there. Look, make him famous.
That's right.
I'm not allowed to put BARA back on film because he's got that much grey hair now. He don't like it. Yeah. He looks like the Asian Philip Schofield.
Oh, don't say Philip Schofield. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot what he's been done for, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Does he touch you up, Sean? Hey, does he touch you up when you're on your own in here? That's why he likes the door open, doesn't he? Oh, you know.
That is noisy.
It is noisy,
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
thought so, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was fucking. Yeah, I thought it was.
See, the guy built it himself.
Yeah,
That's the trouble. So
yeah.
you don't know what he actually
There's
changed.
noise around there.
Yeah, so it ain't just me then.
No. So, first is standard.
Yeah.
It could be second. But yeah, that is noisy, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Excuse me. Looking, I'm coughing there. Alright, today has been a long and a messy day because I've took my front diff off. What a fucking pain in the arse that was. I've had a few people say to me, Kev, you've got to drop the front cross member and steering rack, and a few people say this, that and the other. And I looked on Google and I've seen that some people didn't, so I thought, scratch my head, what can I do? And I've managed to get it off without dropping the cross member, steering rack or anything. Steering rack's a bit of a pain in the arse because the aircon keeps the ones bolted on one side, but there's my front diff. And the only reason this has had to come off because that's been mullered on that end lot. Now, I've got another diff in my shed, so I'm going to get the other diff out of the shed. I know this is a good diff. And then I'm going to open up the other diff. The other diff should be a good diff as well. But I just know this is a good diff, so Sean at BARA Motorsport is going to take that off there and swap it off the other diff for me. The spare diff. And then get this one back on. Barra's already messaged me today. My box is done. Yeah, my gearbox is done. So I can go tomorrow and get it, and I can get the front diff done. I've always been meaning to change the diff casing as well, never got around to it. So I've got a brand new diff casing there, strengthening case. It's not a thick all diff or anything, but strengthening. That had strength apparently, so fuck it, I'll bang the billet one on. It'll look nice on there because it matches something like. I did have one for the back, and it was an MK Motorsport one or something, but it was shit, man. It didn't fit when I had that diff done. And I've been waiting to try and get another one for fucking ages. I couldn't get another one. So, yeah, rear diff. Front diff will have a billet casing on it. Yeah. I can see my F2's back in here because I want to get on that and sort the brakes out and start putting the cages in, the two F2s. But I need this done and out back in the garage, need it repaired. So, oh, yeah, I'm fucked. Oh, it's gonna be. Excuse the mesh, but like you see, there's no parts down here. I'm not sure what I filmed last, but I'm getting a bit buffy. Look, got all cleaning and started cleaning the chassis off and stuff. Yeah. But gearbox is in, diff's in, a new billet casing, and then we've got, that's what come off before and caused all my aggro, so these have been Loctited in, done up nice and tight. Yeah, everything's double, triple checked for tightness. Even the rear prop bolts, just double checked everything, man. So that's the new gearbox in, off BARA. Same diff, new flange, new casing on there. Yeah. So we've got fresh oil in there, fresh oil in the box, fresh oil in the transfer box. Yeah, it's all back together. I was going over it, making sure every nut and bolt I've undone is done back up tight. I got this sort of snap on, man. I'll be honest with you, I was pretty amazed, man. Little 3/8 driver. And I've been nipping things up with that, then going back with a little crack bar or a long ratchet. And it's tight as fuck, man. So, tell you what, got some torque in it, that. Yeah. So yeah, I tied up the tools another day, because I'm fucked, man. But that's it, that's back together. There's my spare diff with my old flange on. So, yeah. All I got to do now is get exhaust on there. Not putting this one back on, obviously, because fucking dented. The downpipe's dented from where the prop smashed fucking to it. I'll show you. Yeah, look at that, dented. So, I picked up a new downpipe, which I thought was 4 before. I sent my mate to get it. When I got it off my mate, it's not, it's 2-wheel drive. So, it's a 3-inch system, stainless steel, so you can't be putting standard 2.5-inch systems on there and stuff. But a lad called Kyle in the Midlands, he's got a 3-inch stainless steel downpipe. So I'm going to get that off him Saturday. It's Thursday today. Yeah, so he can sit on the ramp until I get the exhaust sorted. So that'll be probably Monday now. So I'll be back on Sunday. Get the exhaust on Monday. Oh, yeah, we got a bit of rain. Hasn't rained for ages. What's it? Yeah, it hasn't rained for ages. So yeah. Pack tuning was here yesterday. He couldn't map my ECU on the Ranger. It's locked. So what he can do is when get another ECU, unlock it, he can map it on the bench, send me the ECU in the post, I can plug it in. Because he's got all my chassis details now, chassis number and stuff. So yeah, that's the route we're going to go down. Next week I'm going to get this pulled forward with the Cosy out, that F2 pulled forward, put the kits on that one, start playing the cage into this one. So, but I've got to get this empty because that is full of scrap. So I've got to get that one emptied, get all the shit out of it. Start putting the kits on, I'll pull it forward to there. And this one, start putting the cage in. So, unbelievable technology these days. I picked this up for this F2 track car. Basically, it's 20 quid. You know, got it for a track. If it's no good, it's no good, but it's 20 quid. But look at this. This is this goes on your windscreen. It's solar panelled, solar powered. That is a little digital screen, and then these when your tyre valves, and it's a tyre pressure monitoring system. So I'm going to get another one if it's any good for the trailer, for my car trailer. But that 20 quid off eBay. It took ages to come, but for 20 quid you can't moan, can you? I'll bang that in the track car, so we know about tyre pressures on the track car then. See if it'll read them going up and down when you're getting warm and cold. Worth a crack in it for 20 quid. Right, so try and get some videos sorted tomorrow. So they'll be uploaded this weekend. Like I said, the cousin was sat there now till Monday. I'll get a new downpipe, short downpipes. V-band it if I can be fucking arsed. But yeah, we'll see. See what happens Monday. Right, see you later.